happening in Europe. They're silencing voices. Look what they're doing to Elon Musk in Brazil. If they'll do it to Trump, they'll do it to Elon Musk. Do you really think they won't put you in jail? Grandma who walked through the Capitol building on January 6th, who went to prison? They will not allow you to fight for these things. We have got to fight them now. We have to decide who we are, what is really important. Is my life really... Donald Trump learned this. Donald Trump he doesn't need this. No matter what you think of Donald Trump, he doesn't need this. The man who gets down and is shot, you know somebody has just about killed you, for him to stand up and say, I need to see the crowd. I need to give them a message, show them all right. He didn't know the sniper's dead. He stands up, exposes himself because he believes in something. Here's a guy who's actually...
So let me ask you one last question, since you touched on the shooting. What was that? What was that, actually? I mean, that just happened in front of everyone a little more than a month ago. I don't think we've talked about it since as a country. I think it's been memory hold. I don't think it's on Wikipedia.
So as a fiction writer, I would say that was an op. They tried to kill the President of the United States.
I mean, I think we can say conclusively the Biden administration allowed that to happen, period. They literally allowed it to happen. Whether knowingly or not, they allowed it to happen. I've been in a million Secret Service events my whole life. And an unguarded roof, 130 yards away, no.
Doesn't happen.
Right. So, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
And yet no one has followed up on how that happened.
Do you think movies are just pull it out of the thin air? This kind of stuff happens all the time at great levels of power. If you want to, they cannot allow Donald Trump to be president. I don't care what you think of the guy. I don't like some of the stuff he says. I don't like it. But I tell you, I have been with him one-on-one. He is a different man in person than he is on stage. He is charitable. He is kind. He remembers people. He remembers your children's names. He cares, and he's brave enough to do it. The Lord will use any person, any flaws, anybody, if you just will say yes. He'll just keep going from person to person. Donald Trump is just the first person who said, okay, I'll do it. And he will do it. And what, are we going to sit at home when we have a guy who's willing to die for the country? Not his fame, not his fortune, his country. And are we going to sit at home and go, I don't know, they might try to steal the election. Get your fat ass out of the chair and grab people and take them to the polls.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Glenn Beck.